So at a Senate hearing yesterday, Director of Homeland Security Kristi Noem was asked about habeas corpus, and she was asked if she knew what it was. Her answer was wrong and got some laughter from uh, the senators and the people there. And what was it? What was her answer? Well, she said it's the right of the president to deport people, to deport anybody he wants. That's not even close to what habeas corpus is. Habeas corpus is the right to petition a court to know why you're being held or to know why somebody else is being held. The government has to prove that they have a lawful reason to detain you. They can't just throw you into a prison cell for, months and years at a time without giving you reason and cause and having court cases and due process. But the fact that she didn't know what it was is concerning, especially as we know they are trying to deprive immigrants of due process and just get them out of the country by any means necessary, even though courts are holding that they must give them due process, they must have their day in court, give adequate notice, etc. And they need more than 24 hours in order to do that. One judge had said up to 21 days is proper notice. But there's a bigger issue here. This isn't the first time somebody in a committee hearing has said something so blatantly wrong or foolish that's made this administration look bad. Now, Donald Trump won't actually understand it or hear it because they are protecting him from those kinds of things. But some of the other examples would be like Robert F. Kennedy Jr., when he was asked about vaccines, came out and said, well, nobody should be taking medical advice from me. I'm not the guy to be giving medical advice. Yet you're the head of Health and Human Services. You're the one directing, like, the FDA and the CDC and places like that to give their guidance on what should or should not be accepted or shouldn't be done. They come up with these answers because they can't actually answer sometimes the questions that are asked. And it's ridiculous. This administration is full of some of the most inept people who are unqualified to be in their positions, but they're there because nobody else wants to do the job. Anybody decent is already trying to distance themselves from Donald Trump because they want to have a political future after he is out of politics. This is just a sign of things to come. The answers are going to get worse as some of these people leave. The next people up are going to be even less qualified. And this is a symptom of being around Donald Trump. That is how that ends up happening with him. Uh, you know, he can't get good people anymore because his brand is so tarnished that it is causing people to question what they need to do in the future. He is going to take the Republican Party down with him, and I'm here for it.